Friends and viewer, good day. Today I'm going to tell you about the one of the Persian myth, or which is written by Firdousi, or the famous Firdousi. And this myth and this tale has been taken from the book Shahnama, or the Book of the Kings. So today I'm going to tell you about the tale of the Rustam and Suhrab. So Rustam lived in a Zabulistan, hero and one of the favorites of King Kekawus. Once, following the traces of his lost horse, Raksh, he enters the kingdom of Samangan, where he becomes the guest of the king during the search of his horse there. Rustam meets Princess Tamina. She admires Rustam and knows of his reputation. She goes into his room at night and asks if he will give her a child in return. She will bring his horse. Rustam leaves after he impregnates Tamina, and his horse is returned. Before he leaves, he gives her two tokens. If she has a girl, she has to take the jewel and plait it in the girl's hair. And if she has a boy, she has to take the seal and bind it on the boy's arm. 9 months later, after 9 months, she bears his child, her son, whom she later names Suhrab. Years go by before Rustam and Suhrab meet. Finally, a new war between Zabulistan and Turan is on the horizon. The two armies faces each other and prepare for the imminent battle. By then, Suhrab has become known as the best fighter of Turan army. But Rustam's legion precedes him, and the Turan army cowers before the hero. No one else dares to fight Rustam. So Suhrab is sent to wrestle with the legendary hero. Though Suhrab knows his father's name, he is unaware that the man before him is Rustam. On the battlefield, Rustam and Suhrab fight for what seems like an eternity, neither knowing the true name of his opponent. In the first fight, Suhrab defeats Rustam, but Rustam tricks Suhrab and says, "Young man, don't you know that the law of the war is that you can kill me after defeating me twice?" Then Rustam, after praying to Dargah-e-Yazdan, asked him to help him in defeating the young warrior. In the second fight, after a very long and heavy bout of wrestling, Rustam breaks Suhrab's back and stabs him. Suhrab, dying, tells Rustam that his father will avenge his death, and only then do they realize their identities. Suhrab shows the armband, amulet that Rustam once gave Tamina, who gave it to her son to keep him safe during the war. Rustam grieves heavily, sends Gudars to get the medicine, but it came too late. When Tahmina finds out her son is dead, she burns Suhrab's house and gives away all his riches. Then the breath departed from out her body, and the Suhrab, when the breath departed from the body of the Suhrab, and her spirit went forth after Suhrab, her son. And both the mother and son died from the grief. And this way, Rustam had killed his son unknowingly. Suhrab. So this is the tale of Rustam and Suhrab, is the famous story of the Persian epic poem Shahnama, the Book of King, written by poet Firdousi around 1010 AD. The Shahnama is a monumental work of Persian literature that chronicles the history of Aryanic civilization from its mythical beginning until the Arab conquest in the 7th century. The tale of the Rustam and Suhrab is a tragic story about legendary hero Rustam and his son Suhrab. The mightiest of Iranian heroes embark on hunting trip and wanders in the land of Samangan. Exhausted, he seek refuge in the palace of local king, the king's daughter Tamina. So they encountered each other, and she was impregnated by Rustam, and a boy, Suhrab, was born. The Persians, they later on, they used to fight in the army unknowingly with each other, and Rustam had killed Suhrab. As Suhrab lies dying, he reveals his identity to Rustam by showing him the armband. Rustam is devastated to realize that he killed his own son. Suhrab dies in Rustam's arm, and the hero is left to mourn the losses of his son, which also symbolize the futility and tragedy of war and conflict. So the theme of this story is heroism and tragedy. Both characters are depicted as paragons of heroism, but their greatest battle ends in the personal tragedy rather than glory. Parental love and loss, the narrative poignantly examine the bond between father and son, highlighting the devastating effect of group based identity. Father kills son is another perennial theme of Firdousi, who bemoans the theme of older generation. Rustam Suhrab is not only a critical part of Persian literature, but also a story that resonates with universal theme of heroism, tragedy, and human condition. So it has been adopted and retold in various forms, including theater, visual arts, miniature, musical composition, and opera, cinematic adaptation, and also retold in the English by likes of the Matthew Arnold. I hope you will enjoy this story of the Persian mythology, Rustam and Suhrab, the tragic death of Suhrab. Thank you very much.